not a holiday, but for us basketball fans, it kind of is. It's the NBA playoffs are in full effect right now. How y'all doing? It is OThaGreat. What up? It is April 28th, 2024, in the year of our Lord. How y'all doing out there today? What is happening? Oh, the audience is hype. Wow, they extra hype today. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They are. I am joined by my co-host, Max Dollars, is in the building. What up, man?
What's up, bro? How you feeling?
Oh my goodness, bro! I am blessed. I am happy to be back from my vacation. I needed it. This rinse repeat lifestyle we do as Americans. Yeah. You know, those of us that get up and work every fucking day. This shit sucks. Just get up, work, home. Get up, work, home. Get up, work, home. In the middle of that, you eating, you drinking something, you getting some sleep, you maybe watching some TV. But I got sick of this rinse repeat life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take a break.
Get out the matrix, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and had to fight to get my days off at work because they was tripping.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, come on. I mean, you put the form in late. No, my boss gave me the form late. And give me my fucking days. Like, stop bullshitting. Like, it's always something. But you know what? I am here. I am wrong sound effect. I am here. I'm happy to fucking be here. I'm happy I made it. I made it to Springfield, Mass. Made it back. For those of you, I am wearing the City Edition Celtic hats. Those of you on YouTube, if y'all can see it, hopefully just get the angle right there.
You so should
peep it.
Put a sound effect of the boo sound on that.
Hater. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For those of you watching on YouTube or on IG, this is the City Edition Celtic hat, and it reps the city of my birth, Springfield, Mass, where I was most of this week. Flew back Friday. Bro, I just want to say I'm buying a home there, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, I'm just going to buy a crib.
Yeah.
So when I go home, I ain't got to worry about it. Like, the hotel raped the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And only thing I'm going to have to worry about when I go home is a vehicle to get transportation. Other than that, I'm buying a home there.
So out of your experience going back home, 1 to 10, what were you at?
Oh, 1 to 10, going back home, it was definitely a 9. It was definitely a 9. Yeah, really? Definitely. It would have been a 10 if I could have connect with my cousins like I was supposed to, because I wanted to bust my cousin ass in pool, and he was avoiding me and shit.
He was running from the smoke.
Yeah, I mean, he was straight running from that smoke. I don't know what that was about, but he don't watch this show, so he'll never know. What is it? What's that piece? Yeah, so I wanted to really bust his ass in pool. But I did all the stuff I wanted to do. I wanted to go to Basketball Hall of Fame. Did that. Yeah. I wanted to go to Greenleaf Park in hoop. That was like a basketball court and
still hooping?
Hell yeah, I'm still hooping. Yeah. Hey, look, whenever you would like to get it in, you let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm half the man I was, and you still don't want it.
Okay, I still guess what? I'll still take it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If you beat me, you beat me. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out. You know, that's how that's gonna go. For real. All right. But yeah, got to do that. I wanted to go in the rec center and talk to Mr. Atkins, because that's the guy who used to run it. I was super cool with him. This is one of the coolest white dudes I've ever met in my life. Went to school with his daughter when I was in 8th grade. What else? Yeah, did the Hall of Fame. Did that. Got all the pizza. Okay, look here. I know I was going to.
You're supposed to bring some food back.
There you go. I was supposed to bring some food back. Okay, here's the thing, right? Yeah. King J is not here today. King J's dealing with some stuff, so he's taking a hiatus from the show. So, King J, you get well, you get yourself back together, which he's already doing. Good luck to your daughter today in her softball games. I hope she wins both of them.
For sure.
So yeah, I was gonna bring some pizza for both y'all.
Nah, you know I didn't want none.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
I know travel food ain't good.
No, but this is the thing, though. Check it. I was at the store, and I found these things. They're called pizza savers or something. You literally can put slices of pizza in the thing, and it saves it for you, and it helps you travel with it.
Where is that? You left it at the store?
It's at the freezer. It's in my freezer at home, because I was not bringing a pizza to some people that did not want the shit.
No, just Jay wanted the pizza. I didn't want it because I knew that shit was gonna be nasty by the time we got here.
Well, Jay ain't here, so that took care of that. And honest to goodness, I travel well with food, fam. So it would have been good, you know what I'm saying? Bro, because I bought pizza back before, and I never had none as sophisticated as these damn pizza savers. Okay, so and the shit still came out fire. Okay. You know what I mean? So you would have liked it's legit the best pizza you've never had in your life. And one day when we're able to go to the East Coast, I would love, because you've never been to the Hall of Fame, have you?
No.
Okay, you need to go. You need to check it out.
Okay.
You really do. Now, for someone like me who was born and raised there and went 5 years ago, I didn't go in December 22 when I went home. I should have. But I was only in town for a funeral. That never happened, but that's a whole nother deal. What was it?
Time out.
Say what?
Was the person dead?
Yes.
But the funeral never happened.
Funeral never happened.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was.
I thought you had a Judas moment, like
like they came back.
Like a Lazarus moment. It came back. He
Nah,
cool. All good.
It wasn't none. I wish he would have came back. That would have been dope. It was what is it? Kind of like my stepdad. He passed away, and then his oldest daughter, she got COVID. So we weren't able to have a funeral.
Makes sense.
So now you know how that go. Yeah. So I wasn't able to go 2 years ago. But when I went 5 years ago, 2019, I took my family, had a vacation there. Yeah. I mean, bruh, interactive games to do throughout the fucking thing. Yeah. In the dome, if you look at the Basketball Hall of Fame, there's a big, huge dome for it. Okay. The dome had the pictures of everyone enshrined, like a headshot of everyone that's enshrined. Yeah. What else? In the middle part, like the main floor where they have where they have press conferences and during the Hall of Fame inauguration, stuff they do there, they do it right there on the middle floor. There's a big old basketball court. They had a hoop from every era of basketball, from 1891 all the way up to current to present, and I remember as a kid they had that. You know what I'm saying? But it was a little bit different. The way it was a totally different building back then, but that was cool, bro. I get there this year. And I went on Thursday, and I'm talking about, Max, they took down all that. Yeah. Like, there's no interactive games no more. Yeah. There's no different basketball. I mean, they literally went, like, when you went there before, you had the peach basket from 1891 that fucking, that Dr. James Naismith put up to all the way to current. You know what I'm saying? And you saw the different evolutions of the hoop and the backboard. Right. None of that. All that's gone. Now, the only interactive thing they still have from back in the day is they got the NBA TNT desk right there. So you can do like a little video with them. And it's supposedly that's supposed to be sent to me in my email. I still ain't seen it. So hopefully I got it. You know what I'm saying?
You took your junk mail?
Probably in there. You know what I'm saying? But I came from the Hall of Fame, so it shouldn't be junk mail. But so you sit at this desk and you do like a... you do just a little interview. They give you like 3 different scenarios. You can talk either a Shaq one, a Chuck one, or I think something with the Jet. And you do it. They record it. They email it to you. Yeah. Where that was the only thing. A couple years ago they had it. When we went 5 years ago, it was ESPN. Yeah. Now it's TNT. That's literally the only thing they had. And the faces of everyone enshrined are no longer up there. It's in some room, and you got to hit a fucking computer screen, and then you see. And you got to go to what decade do you want? What era do you want? What year do you want? And you got to do like that. You go to Canton in Ohio, where you from? Yeah. It's none of that. Me and Coach just went last year. I hate to fucking say this because it hurts my heart to say. The Pro Football Hall of Fame, which is nothing but the NFL Hall of Fame, is shitting on the NBA. It's sitting on the Basketball Hall of Fame. The Basketball Hall of Fame is not the NBA Hall of Fame. Right. The NBA sends them stuff and gives them money sometimes and gives them a lot of memorabilia. But that's it. The NFL Hall of they shouldn't even call it the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The NFL Hall of Fame, that is 100% them. And there's a lot of shit there to do, a lot of shit there to see. It's still a bust of each fucking person. Right. The guy told me at the Hall of Fame, we ran out of space. What you mean? When I came 5 years ago, you had plenty of more space in that dome. Yeah. Like that right there was very disappointing. I'm going to reach out to them on social media. I just ain't done it yet. I'm a blast them. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to blast them. It's just this is from what I remember from this Hall of Fame, from when I was a child to when I saw it in 2019 was great. Yeah, was amazing. They were adding on to shit then in 2019. It was under construction. How do you have all that and you go to this? Then they took a lot of the GOAT stuff out. A lot of his stuff is gone. They only got like when you walk into the Hall of Fame, right? Okay. They have like these big glass encasements that has like the person's name, their jersey, where they're from, and like I think a pair of their shoes, and that's like something you see. So the first thing you see is GOAT. You see Jordan like soon as you walk in, you see him.
I'm glad you clarified.
Yeah, we know. We got to do for the slow folks like you.
It's okay.
Kareem was on the other side. He was on. So the first thing you see is GOAT,
Okay.
his airness. You see him. Then when you're, and this is right where you purchase your tickets at in the lobby. So like, and you walk around there, you'll see Reggie, you see Magic, you see Kareem, you see the Dream, you see, you think, oh, shoot, was Nancy Lieberman in there? I think Nancy Lieberman was one of the ones up there. So you see everybody, right? It's just, I don't understand why they would lessen the Hall of Fame. You should strengthen it, not lessen it. That really pissed me off. Got there a little late. I thought they were supposed to stay up until 5. They didn't close. They closed at 4. But regardless, it was a good experience. For folks that have never been there before, they'll like it. But for people like me that have been there several times, you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be like, where's the rest of the shit at?
Where's the good stuff?
Exactly. Yeah. But one thing I did notice though, and hopefully it'll be more, but summer of this year, they got this thing called, why it's got to be summer, so now I got to go back for this. Summer of this year, Celtic Vault is like a new exhibit that they're opening and stuff, and that's going to open up this summer. And they had the area for it, it's like a little placard for it, but of course it wasn't open yet. Yeah. And I'm just thinking to myself, why the hell don't you have this already? You know, like, this is something y'all need to have already. And that brings me back to Canton with the NFL Hall of Fame. There's nothing that really represents classic NFL teams there. You know, you have nothing for New England. Okay. You don't have anything. You don't have too much for Cowgirls. You don't have, I mean, just classic teams that have made that league famous. Yeah. They're not on display, you know, which was surprising to me.
In the Hall of Fame.
In the Hall of Fame. And I get it with New England because y'all hate on New England. But with the other ones, it's kind of weird to me.
Why would they be in the Hall of Fame? They have nothing to do with the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame is individual awards.
That's the thing, though. The you mean for the football one?
Yeah, football.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is the NFL Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So they should be in there. And that's
still the Hall of Fame is just about individuals. It ain't about the team. They don't got like team Hall of Fames.
That's true. But no, but see, what I'm saying is like you go to I bet you Cooperstown they probably do this. In Springfield at the Basketball Hall of Fame they used to do this. And now they're going to do it again when the Celtic Vault opens up. They honor teams. You know, they honor the home runs.
But why are they honoring the Celtics?
It's
because it's in Boston.
Well, it's in Massachusetts, but also it's the Celtics. It's the most storied franchise in North American sports. It's like them, Fakers, Yankees. I mean, Cowgirls. What else?
But to be honest, just because they're in Massachusetts, they should open somebody else, right? Get a little bit more excitement.
Like what?
I don't know. So, maybe a different vault. You know, everybody knows the history already.
You want a Bulls vault? You want a Bulls vault? No.
Not a Bulls vault.
Pistons vault?
We know that vault. Everybody knows these vaults already.
So, but here's the thing. You want eyeballs to come. You want to open up a Orlando Magic vault? Nobody's going to come to that.
They ain't did nothing.
Exactly.
I mean, I
so
get
that's
it,
why you
but
do
I'm just
Celtics.
saying, I get it, but
yeah, that's why you do Celtics.
You're going to walk in and walk right out because you're going to see everything you done seen already.
What, in which one?
In the vault. In the Celtics vault.
No. You're gonna learn, especially you, people like you that don't know the history of the team.
I'm talking about you. I could care less.
Oh yeah, me. No, I'm still gonna see something in there I didn't know or didn't see before.
How much stuff you think is hidden?
Oh, there's so much, bro. There's so much memorabilia and stories and stuff that we don't know about these teams and these franchises.
They should start selling Red Auerbach cigars.
Shit, boy. Look at you. You done nailed it with that one. You done nailed it with that one. And right now the Knicks are playing Philly. What is that score at?
87 to 83. Knicks are up by 4.
Wow. Anybody else doing anything besides Jalen?
Let's see. Jalen got 40. On the Anunoby got 16.
He gonna end up with 50. He gonna
probably go 60.
Yeah, you think so?
Because it's 7 minutes left.
He's
the only fourth quarter.
Wow.
He got 20 more points to go. But he the only one that's scoring.
Yeah.
So it's possible because he gonna get fouled.
I don't think he's gonna get 60. He'll probably get 50 something because he's at 40 right now.
He's at 40 right now.
Yeah.
Let's say for instance, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gonna go to the line at least 5 times.
Okay.
If he makes all 5, that's 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's easy, right? He might get an and one. He might make 2 threes in his next.
If it was a regular season game, I would say 5 times. But this is playoffs, so you don't get calls like that, which I love.
Shit. He is. He's 16 from 29 from the field.
Ooh.
6 from 7 from the free throw line.
Ooh.
He's getting fouled.
Yeah. He probably gonna end with 55.
Yeah.
55, 53.
26.
Yeah.
Maxey got 20.
Yeah. And they up 4.
Kelly Oubre got 17. Tobias Harris got 10.
Let me ask you this. This is one thing I've always thought of with Kelly Oubre and Kent Bazemore.
Yeah.
Those two, to me, bruh, are the dumbest NBA players I've ever seen in my
How?
life. They just make, I swear to God, Bazemore and him, and Bazemore I don't even think is in the league no more. They make like the dumbest decisions I've seen out there. It's like I think the only reason Bazemore stayed in as long as he did because he's best friends with Steph. But it's just like Oubre and him do Oubre not so much this season, but if you look at past years with Oubre, bro, what the fuck are you thinking? I mean, the passes and the plays he make, like,
that's just lack of confidence, you know? He probably came out too early, you know, Kelly did. Also, for Kelly Oubre, I think for both of them, I have two different scenarios, right? Mm-hmm. Kelly had too much things going on outside of basketball, too. When he first came in, they was trying to make him a model. Right, his whole social media thing, like you don't understand. He had a whole campaign going on.
He did,
yeah, man, it was crazy. Like he first came into Kansas,
know that.
he was because he was highly, decorated.
Yeah.
Not from Kansas, but he was like first round, right?
Yeah.
Draft,
yeah,
lottery. So they was doing a lot for him, but he never panned out because they didn't give him the confidence that he needed. And Bazemore, just a defensive player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and he got bounced.
Yeah.
What can you do? I don't expect you to do nothing else.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't try to make offensive plays because you're not good at it. That's the only thing I would say.
That's his confidence, though. They took the confidence out of him. They told him just to play D.
I don't know. To me, confidence is instilled in you when they pay you.
No, it's not.
It should be, dude. When you get like a mid level or you get a max or you get any type of, long as it's more than hell if it's a 10-day, you should get some confidence off of that, because if you didn't have that 10-day, what would you be doing?
But that's true. But that's a different type of confidence, right? When it's come to hooping, you have to play the whole game. You can't just, I'm just doing this, right? Because then you can't play. You can't really concentrate. Like, the flow doesn't come to you. So I think when it comes to business, right, it gets in the way of true hoopers because sometimes they can't compartmentalize. Just, I need to be a shooter and that's it, or just play defense, because the game is to do everything. You know,
you're right, and you know about the business of basketball. We've talked about that. You were right about that.
It's tough
so, okay, first series I want to get into. Is of course the mighty Boston Celtics versus versus the Miami Cold. The Miami Cold, boy, they are. I just want to say like this. I want to say like this. Good riddance, and fuck you.
Yeah.
And this is what you get for treating the regular season like goddamn preseason. This is what y'all do. Every season, y'all treat it like it's the fucking preseason, especially with that so-called superstar you got in Jimmy Butler. Now, I know Jimmy nice. Okay. I know Jimmy nice. Is he a superstar? I doubt it. To me, all this weird shit he doing with his hair all the time. The dude looked like a fake-ass Chun-Li last night. And then that emo shit he was doing in fucking NBA at the preseason and shit for the season started for picture day. It seems like he wants a lot of attention for not. I mean, I've never seen somebody, Max, get national commercials and hasn't won a fucking thing. Like, he hasn't won anything, and he has several national commercials. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Let me ask you. What does he need to win in order to get these commercials?
You know what it is.
No. Answer the question.
You know what it is.
Because your boy ain't won shit either.
He ain't got but one. SoFi.
Who? I'm talking about Jason Tatum.
I just said it. He ain't got but one.
What?
SoFi.
Commercial?
Right now, because that Ruffles ad is done. What is it?
Gatorade. He got Gatorade. He got the Nike. He got the one that we're talking about when they talking about playoff, whatever. Playoff Jimmy.
That's everybody's. Everybody.
He in it, though.
But, yeah, because he's one of the stars of the league.
I'm just saying. You can't. Bro,
it's not the same. It's
about engagement, man. If you're interested, you're interested. You can't help it. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Brunson got a commercial, AT&T commercial. He ain't won shit either.
Yeah, but this is that.
Jimmy been to the finals.
He been to the finals and ain't won shit.
So has Tatum.
But here's the thing.
And choked.
Tatum. Well, I don't know about choke. I don't know about no choke. I don't know if he choked in that 22 finals. I ain't going with that. But the one thing I will say is that he's had a constant ascend to, like, almost every season.
Who, Jason?
Jason and Boston, almost every season they go farther and farther and farther. That's why last year was supposed to be what you call it.
What you talking about? They get to the same point every year.
No, they
don't.
They
lose.
No, they don't.
They got the championship.
2022 was the first time they went to the championship.
Okay,
and then what was it? Last year, Eastern Conference Finals, and then a few years before that, Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay, it's the same place.
But what I'm saying is, the team has evolved. You can see them, the evolution with them. The only national commercial he has right now, because I haven't seen that Gatorade in a while. The Nike one. I haven't seen the Nike one in a while. They barely advertise his J's, even though they sell it.
Because them shits is ugly. Them shits is ugly. You know they are. You know they ugly, bro. And it's not him that's creating them. He just has to accept it. Them Jordans ugly as shit, bro.
They're not the freshest J's I've seen.
I feel bad because the thing about it is
weird looking, but
the thing about it is he has no control. They're just putting his
control.
name on it
and
saying these are your shoes. Would you want to name it Deuce? Yeah, I'm gonna name it Deuce after my son. Them ugly ass shoes, bro. No disrespect, them shits is ugly. You know, I don't see nobody wearing them hoes.
That's hella disrespectful. I tell you one thing: if I could find them here, I'd wear them.
Cause ain't nobody selling them.
That's fucked up.
They Jordan brand, but you can't get them nowhere. Get the fuck out of here.
God damn.
I'm just saying, bro. You seen the shoes, man. Somebody need to tell Jason them bitches ugly. But he made them for the kids, though.
They is ugly.
He made it for the kids.
To bring it back to Jimmy, though, is just, dude, you pump fake your way. You pump faked your way to a final last year. And, you know, of course you got mollywop because your team ain't shit. But it's just like, what can he do outside of a pump fake? Like, I don't even know if his mid-range is there no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. His mid-range, he's got a decent mid-range. His three-point shot ain't there.
Yeah, he never had a three-point
shot. Let's keep it 100. Okay. His three-point shot ain't there. His mid-range is all right, but this is all he's doing. And guess what? That's how he got hurt. That's how your boy Kelly hurt him. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Because he's being fundamental, hit a nigga with a help.
Like, come on, man, bro.
That's
just
the game.
Put the fucking shot up. Stop all these goddamn punk ass hezzies.
So when you play, you don't hit a pump fake. You don't use pump fakes.
I rarely use a pump fake.
So you're open all the time.
No,
every time you get I'm
either just gonna go around you, back you down, or put the shot up. That's it. I'm not gonna. And look,
so
I'm not
playing against midgets.
I'm not.
That's what you're telling me.
Not at all. Not at all. But I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to him using it, but when that's the only thing you have, and you get hurt off it, and you do not take the regular season serious, that's a fucking problem. But hold up, I want to talk about the series, not Jimmy Butler, even though he gets on my goddamn nerves, and he was talking that shit last night. What do you think about the series so far?
I mean, it's not an individual game; it's a team game. Obviously, the Celtics is a better team, but we also saw that if they come in slack, they're gonna lose, which they've been doing. They do that lately. I'm not gonna say they've been doing that all year because obviously they got the best record in the NBA
by far.
But everybody knows their weakness. Everybody. If you show it, they gonna take it. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter how good you are. If your weakness is exposed, they gonna take it.
Yeah.
Miami showed it. The next, obviously they gonna win the series. The next series, they probably gonna figure it out again. But when you play a superior team, I don't know. We gonna see.
To me, nobody really tripped off losing Strus and Gabe Vincent, but I don't know. I think if you had some guys that were already in that system, knew what was asked of them, knew how the offense worked, and knew how the defense worked, and could do A, B, C, and D without having to be trained on the fly, I feel like Miami would be better than they are right now. I don't know, but that's Miami though. We live off our farm. We live off of our farm system. We go off of them. We don't have to have superstars to do this because, frankly, let's be honest, you're not pulling them. You can't get a superstar to come down there to save y'all life. And to me, I don't understand that in the slightest. Like, how can you not get a big-time free agent to go the fuck down there?
Because it's military. Nobody wants to be in the military down there. Only person that could do it was LeBron, Wade, because he was already there. Shaq. You have to be a big time name. You know,
Bosh.
Well, Bosh wasn't a big name, but he was with the three.
Well, hold up. Do you say big name or you said the military aspect of it?
Military aspect of it is Pat Riley. The only people that can go around that is big time players, right?
But he puts the big time players through it too.
Like they can overrun it though. They over every big time person that comes there. They follow suit, but they overrun it. They do their own thing.
Not really. How you say?
LeBron did his own thing.
I think the only person that's for real doing their own thing is Jimmy. How did Bron do his own thing when he was down there?
You saw what he did.
What I mean, he barely won, but he won, and then he left.
And he left. Yeah.
I think Shaq left because I mean he won and he left. He did. I think you right when you say that heat culture, that military aspect where you have to have what. 0.7% body fat or some shit that Pat Riley system of ball. A lot of players can't deal with that. But the ones who came down there, they acquiesced and they did it. You know what I'm saying? I think they, and like, to your point, I think they dipped when they could dip. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody needs to explain that Shaq one. Because Shaq, you would just up and leave Miami right after winning. And I think it had something to do with his wife. But that was weird. And then you go to Phoenix? Like that was weird as hell. Yeah, so
that's the business. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You know, there's conversations because it ain't all about hooping.
Yeah,
it's about money.
Right. I just want to say too, man. This is and I gotta give my content for being in the building. Wednesday night game 2. Can I tell you, Max? You're gonna love this. That Heat bench was hype the entire game. I'm talking about from pre-tip to the end of that mug. They were until we did what they. I don't even know if they feel like this now because maybe they don't. But it was just like, it don't matter what the C's do to us. If we're still in this series, we have a chance to win because they were not like you thinking. Okay, game 2 in Boston, we just beat y'all handily the night before. You know, so the game before. This game is going to be y'all going to be a little subdued and da da da. Now I'm talking about Caron Butler on the bench, assistant coach talking shit. No name players that if I gave you money you couldn't name. Like hype as hell. Like it was just like it was baffling to me. And I'm talking about again. Kenyon Martin goes off, not Kenyon Martin. With the Martin for the Miami Colt goes off again. Yeah. Like, how do you not stopping this cat? KP plays like shit again. I yelled it at the top of my lungs. We let Smart go for this. Like we let Marcus Smart go for this. Like so.
Yeah,
but
what he had like 12 points.
He had like 6. Yeah, he had 6. Like 6. And then the thing that was so messed up with KP was his turnovers. Yeah. He had turnover after turnover after turnover and had no feel of the game at all.
Sometimes you're just not in it.
Yeah.
It's a feeling. Sometimes the feeling's just gone.
But he was in it. It was just Bam was getting his ass and then he couldn't guard Bam. Yeah. And the thing that I didn't understand with Joe, and this is why people constantly call out Joe because he's a fucking weirdo.
Masuna?
Yeah. He's a weirdo and he's scared to play his bench. Like, he just played Luke Cornett last night because I guess he was dealing with something, and he plays Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser out the ass, but he won't play nobody else. You got Cato, young dude, about a 1 or 2 year rookie on the bench, won't play him. Tillman, somebody y'all brought in to play in these playoffs to help KP because he can't deal with most centers. They don't play neither one. You're just gonna let Bam just constantly abuse this dude in game 2, and that's what the fuck. It was sad
because it's a business. He has to play a certain amount of time.
No, I don't think it's a business, fam. I think it's I'm scared. I don't trust my bench like that.
No, it's business. Nah. Listen, in these contracts, I'm paying you $100 and some million. You got to pay a certain amount of time. In big moments, you got to play. Mm-hmm. And TV, you got to play.
Mm-hmm.
I can't sub you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I need you out here to play. Rain or shine, good or bad.
Right.
So I don't think he's scared. It's just that he got to do what he got to do. It's a business. It's not basketball. That's what I'm trying to tell you. NBA is not basketball. Because if it was basketball, you'd be playing your best players, right? And you'll be scheming the correct way. They don't scheme the correct way. They don't play with their best players. They play what the contract says. If you so happen to be good, then you're gonna be good. But it ain't about that. It's about business.
I totally disagree. I think they are playing with their best players. I think that the reason why I disagree with the we got to play KP such and such minutes is if that was the case and he wouldn't play Sam and Pritchard so much. He plays Sam and Pritchard so much because he depends on them and he trusts them. He does not trust the rest of his bench. That's what it is. He trusts Luke Cornett. He trusts them two dudes to shoot threes, and that's it. That's basically it. I really don't think. I know the NBA is a business. Trust me, I know that. That's all professional sports, and I know certain players that if once you get that max deal, we're gonna get our money out you. You know what I'm saying? I 1,000,000% get that. But also too, I've seen you had, what is it, C.J. McCollum in the New Orleans game when they were in the damn play-in, I guess, against the Fakers. Him and B.I. were on the bench in the fourth quarter. Why? Because B.I. was hurt and C.J. didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? And then Willie Willie Green, thank you, the coach of New Orleans, he put out the best players he could put out. You know what I'm saying? It worked against the Kings. It didn't work against the Fakers, but that's a whole other thing in and of itself.
And that's also a different franchise, too.
True, but you said NBA as a whole, so I'm saying it. We've seen star players sit.
They're individually owned franchises. They're individually owned franchises in the NBA, right?
Yeah,
so they also have different rules, right?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure in their contracts, it's different. Everybody has a job description, right? Pritchard, this is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Porzingis, this is what you're supposed to do, right? C.J. McCollum, this is what you're supposed to do, right? If you're not living up to your job description, I mean, I guess you're not gonna play.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But if you're a big time player like KP, you gotta play.
Yeah.
You have to. It's like Kevin Durant not playing. They're gonna be thinking like, why he not on the court? You feel me?
Yeah.
No, he needs to play. It don't matter if he's playing good or not.
Yeah.
He gonna play.
All right. Since you brought him up, let's jump right to that series. What's the score in Knicks Philly?
Knicks Philly 95, Knicks 89 Philly. Jalen got 45.
How much time left?
55 seconds.
Ooh. Well, he didn't make 50, but they got
over.
So that series is 3-1. 3-1 New York now.
New York,
I picked New York to win it.
Yes,
I like Philly. I like Philly as a team, but two dudes ain't enough. It's two dudes.
Jalen is only one.
I hear you, but that team is more than that. Okay, you got a Philly team with two dudes and a brand new coach. You got a New York team with one dude in a bunch of good role players and a coach that's been there for a minute, and that's his system. I mean,
yeah. I mean,
shit. They just now getting to learn Nick Nurse. They don't know how Nick Nurse worked for real, or how what his basketball schemes are.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Now maybe next year they can go farther, or they're gonna need somebody else. And Jamie Harden wasn't it, but they're gonna need somebody else.
They got to get rid of Harris.
Oh yeah, Tobias.
They gotta get rid of
Tobias ain't giving you nothing. I'll tell you something else too. I said this before. I said this on that on Sirius XM on that Beal and Decker show I be calling into. I really think that if Miami about to get knocked out first round, Philly about to get knocked out first round, and I think Joel is a free agent, why the hell won't he go down there? And he messed with Jimmy. Yeah, he messed with Jimmy too. Like
that boot camp, I don't think he's gonna do it.
I think he will though, because that's the thing I like about Joel. Joel does not mind being challenged. Like when Chuck, when it's inside the NBA dudes, Chuck, Jet. Let's just keep it 100. When Chuck and Shaq challenge most NBA cats nowadays, a lot of them wither, and a lot of them don't like it, and a lot of them shut the fuck up. Yeah, can't take it. Shut the fuck up, old dudes. Yeah. When Joel got a challenge by him, he welcomed the shit and got better. Yeah. So I think he could deal with that. And Joel wants to win.
But so what they gonna do with
Bam?
Yeah, with Bam.
Twin Towers.
Twin Towers. They can't afford to hold them both. And to be honest with you, I'm taking Bam over Embiid. Bam really is an undersized center.
He is undersized.
He ain't the best forward.
You would take him over Joel?
Hell yeah.
Ain't no.
No. I would take Joel over
Bam.
Yeah,
Bam. Duh. Okay, that's why.
But I was saying I would trade Bam.
You would trade him?
I would trade him because you really don't need him. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
He can't shoot like that. He's undersized.
Oh, I'm not trading Bam.
I'm trading Bam.
Only way I'm trading Bam is if I get Embiid. But here's the thing: Embiid gets hurt a lot. So, Bam, stay here. Can you look? You're still under contract. You're not a free agent. I'm gonna try to do. Look, I don't understand why people got so worked up
about what
by the Falcons drafting Penix. They drafted a young QB.
That was the smartest thing they could do.
Thank you. I'm talking about, bro. I'm hearing it on Sirius XM the next day. Falcons fans is pissed off. NFL fans are pissed off. Why do y'all care? You got a young QB that's fresh and ready to go, and you got an old QB that they overpaid and is towards the end of his career. Why would you not want an insurance policy?
Well, I think the fact they might be mad because Penix is old too. You know?
What is he, like 25?
Yeah, but you got to think about it.
He's younger than Cousins.
but he's going into the league at 25, and Cousins has a 4-year contract. So by the time he start playing, he's going to be 29, 30.
Okay.
That investment, it might not be the best.
But okay, and that's good.
Now they hope. This is what I was taking, because me and Jordan talked about this.
Oh shit, boy, you gonna take this into fucking football?
I'm just saying. We just talked about this, and the fact of the matter is, I think they might be betting on Kirk Cousins getting hurt again.
Exactly. That's what the fuck you do.
Yeah.
Like
you just know he gonna get. That's why they gave him the automatic money. Just
bro, like 1,000,000%. Like, and that's what. When has Kirk Cousins finished a complete season? You know what I'm saying? When has Joel Embiid had finished a complete season without being hurt
one time?
Exactly.
That's almost impossible.
It is. Okay, let me rephrase.
No, because 16, 17 games. Somebody gonna get hurt next.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? In the playoffs, you can get hurt. But what I'm saying is that if you can, because he's going to be pissed off that he lost. He knows it's not enough in Philly. Miami needs some help. If they can keep Bam, because he's still under contract, and bring him in, Miami's going to be a fucking problem. But I just want to say this. Since you brought up KD, I want to jump into that series. I mean, I think I picked Minnesota. It made sense to pick Minnesota. You got a Suns team that has barely played together this year. I somewhat like Bradley Beal because he's from here, but Bradley Beal ain't it. Bradley Beal has been stealing money from the NBA for the last decade. You talk about someone who is never equated to winning. That's that dude, and him and John Wall are the same fucking person. Like just score a bunch of points, and it won't matter in winning a game at all. So I never thought that him going to Phoenix was going to be a good fit anyway. That I liked the team last year with CP3, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Matt Ishbia is the owner of the Suns. Pablo Torre in the show called what's his podcast? Pablo Torre Finds Out. He did a really good episode on Matt Ishbia. Matt Ishbia is a crazy ass white boy, and I mean I'm talking about this fool is crazy to the point where he hates Dan Gilbert, who owns the Cavs, because basically they're in the same industry. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Home finance. You know, if you need to get a financing for your house, both of them are in those industries, and they both have blown up from it. The stuff that Ishbia has done has been dirty and reckless, to say the least.
To get to where he's at.
And the stuff he's doing while he's been on top has been dirty and reckless and wrong, you know, to the point where he's probably going to be investigated pretty soon if he's not already. I'm serious.
What's an example of what he done?
You got to peep that Pablo Torre show. Peep that episode and really find out.
One thing that he did?
Okay. Basically.
Just one thing.
Pushing. Okay. So the whole thing is, when you're trying to get a house and you have a broker that's supposed to help you buy a house, they're supposed to get you the best deal possible for your loan, and that's law. You have to do that. But what was happening was brokers were steering potential home buyers to Matt Ishbia's company, and knowing that that's illegal. You're not supposed to send everybody to one person. You're supposed to find the best deal for your customers. And they weren't finding the best deal. They were just sending everybody to him. Why were they doing that? Because he was paying them to do it. That's illegal. So that's one thing. So, and there's much more than that.
Yeah.
So my thing is, he is going to do some crazy shit with these Suns in the offseason because he's one of them dudes. He's like the owner. He's like the new owners of the Milwaukee Bucks when they came in out of nowhere. And Jimmy Haslam, who owns the Browns, he's part owner, and some other dudes that you never heard of. They come in and just fire Coach Bud because they lost last year in the first round, knowing that their star player was hurt, their second best player was hurt, and the coach had just lost his brother, so they did some crazy shit. This dude comes in, gets rid of Chris Paul, gets rid of Monty Williams, you know what I'm saying? And that seemed a little reckless, but okay. Why would you fire someone who has such
to the championship?
You know what I'm saying? Like he basically turned that organization around because that organization was shitty. Yeah. Monty Williams did that, but you get rid of him. So now you bring in Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel's having the same problem now that he had when he was in L.A. Don't nobody respect his ass. And it's just like, y'all look like hot garbage. So it's just like, I just wonder what he's going to do in the offseason. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. It's tough. My Phoenix doesn't look good at all. They just don't.
I love it.
They just don't. It's just,
I don't love it. It's damn.
And Durant, he sees it, but he's not complaining because he knows if he starts complaining, they're going to be on his ass.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just
facts.
He's just being a good Samaritan.
Yep.
Doing his role.
Yep.
Going for 30.
Yep. That's
whatever.
it.
Yeah.
Going through the fucking motions.
Going through the motions.
Yep.
because he can't do nothing. There's nothing he can do.
He can't. You chose this, KD.
Yeah,
you chose it.
But he also chose a different. I think he got there before the owner changed, right?
He did.
So he got stuck in the situation, and then he can't.
Whoa, hold up. Yeah.
And he also can't fight his way out because he just did that out of Brooklyn. So he got to keep face.
Yeah, because he was there. Yep, you're right. He was there last year when it was a different ownership. You're right. Great points. I just think, to me though, I don't understand why he doesn't choose better. Like, I don't understand. You had a poor running mate. You had 2 poor running mates in Brooklyn. You got one poor running mate in Beal with Phoenix. Devin is good. Devin's good.
That's why he went. He went for Devin and he went for
CP3.
No, not CP3.
He didn't go for Ayton.
Yeah.
You think so?
Think about it. The squad that he went to had just went to the championship before, right?
Yeah.
Booker, Aiden, CP3, and they had Payne. They had,
Cameron Payne. They had some players, and they had to get rid of a lot of them to get him. Yeah.
But Aiden didn't have to. Like, Aiden was already on the chopping blocks anyway.
Oh,
but they had a team. I think that's why, because it was D-Book. He's interesting to play with, but it ain't translating.
It's not.
It's not translating.
It's not translating at all.
Knicks up 95, Phillies 91, 7 seconds left.
Oh, yeah, this game. 4 minutes.
7 seconds.
7 seconds.
Fourth quarter.
4 points. It's still time to do something.
It is.
Yeah.
Jalen got 51.
Oh, he got it.
Just fucking with you. He got 45. He ain't got 45.
That's what's
got
up.
23, and B got 27.
Okay.
Kelly got 19, though. Kelly
horrible basketball IQ. Better this season. So Phoenix, you're done. We kind of knew you were. You've been ill-equipped all season. Yeah. So this is nothing new to me. The story really needs to be, how far can Minnesota go?
Exactly. I didn't think they was going to be this good, to be honest with you. The lack of experience. Because just because you're good doesn't mean playoffs come. Things change. Calls are different. Atmosphere is different. You know what I'm saying? People choke.
Yeah.
So I didn't expect them to sweep them.
Yeah.
I expected it to be tough.
Yeah.
So now
you thought it was going to go 6-7?
Man, Kevin Durant, D-Book, they've been to the championship. Experience trumps.
Yeah.
But in this
not together, though.
Not together, true that. Yeah. But it's still, I didn't expect them to get swept.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I did not. Now I'm excited to see, like you said, I'm excited to see how far they can take it.
Yeah.
Because if you saw the interview with Anthony Edwards, they asked him, you've been turning it up lately, blah, blah, blah. He was just like, I never been to the situation, so I'm playing as hard as I can.
Right.
Because I'm just trying to see how far we can go.
Right.
He ain't got no expectations.
Right.
So that's scary.
Right.
You just playing free will.
No doubt. No doubt. And I really think everybody can think that the Western Conference is just Denver's and nobody else can fuck with them. Man, look. Minnesota and OKC gonna have something to say about that, especially Minnesota, because Minnesota has the height to deal with Denver. Like, there's a lot of teams on the West that can't. Clips don't have that hype. Memphis, Dallas don't have that hype.
Whoa, Dallas does.
You think so?
Dallas does. They do.
They do.
They do.
Outside of, I know Luka big, but then
they got
Powell, Dwight Powell.
No. Powell is not. No, I'm talking about they got the 7-footer. And then they got another 6'10" guy that's comes off the bench.
For real?
Yeah, they got some size.
Okay.
Yeah, they might be good.
I just don't see too many other teams that have the height that can mess with Denver. Yeah. And I mean, we're seeing it right now. I just want to see because I think matter of fact, bring up bring up the thing and let's talk about who they're gonna play in the next round, because this shit is over. Like, it's basically over.
No, but to answer your question though, Minnesota, if they play Denver, because they might be able to play Denver in the finals, right? The Western Conference Finals. It'll be a good matchup. Yeah. Because the only thing that Denver has over them is experience.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Jokic can be wore down by Rudy and by Towns.
Right.
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 Aaron Gordon is not an offensive threat like that. He's not a shooter. He's just a slasher.
But he can score.
He's not winning you a game though.
He doesn't have to win you a game.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Joker will win you a game by scoring, rebounding, passing. If you just let Aaron score the whole time Gordon score, it's not going to affect nothing. I mean, the only thing he looks good against LeBron.
Yeah.
Because LeBron is leaving him.
He looked good. He looked good against a lot of folks, fam.
I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is I would let Aaron Gordon score more and let him be the main person, and then because you're not gonna stop
Jamal Murray.
Edwards. Hold on. Let's think about this. Let's look at.
Oh, you trying to just do? You just trying to do a Minnesota versus Denver?
Yeah, let's do matchups. Okay. Right? Murray versus Edwards. Edwards is gonna win that.
Maybe.
He's gonna win that one.
Maybe. But see, I would go with Murray on that to what you said with the experience, because Murray has it. You know what I'm saying?
Not gonna, but Edwards is not gonna. He's not gonna hold him. They're gonna put KCP on Edwards.
Okay.
And KCP can't stop Edwards.
No.
100%.
Not at all.
Right. But Edwards is gonna hold Murray. Because the difference, right? But then also Edwards. I mean, the Wolves have another defensive player. Lanky kid. I can't think of his name, but he's a good defensive player.
You know these names, you're going to be bringing them up.
He's good too. But what I'm saying is that they matchups is probably equal, and I will go with Minnesota more so because I think they have more energy.
Now, who will Minnesota play in the next round? Will it be – because I feel like it may be Denver, or is it winner of Clips Mavs? I wish the Clips would get their head out their ass. Like, good goodness. There's a bracket on NBA.com. They got a bracket.
Yeah, I got you here. So if the Timberwolves win, they're going to play the Nuggets next round.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
there it is. Round. Right, just like we thought. Okay.
Yeah. And then the Thunder will play the Mavericks. And then whoever wins out of those two will go to the championship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically it. I hope to goodness, Minnesota can do their thing. I would not mind seeing Minnesota knock out Denver.
And Mike Conley. I forgot about Mike Conley.
Yeah, Mike Conley's a beast. Yeah. Like, that dude, he'll go quiet, and you'll forget he's out there.
He's a solid player.
But, man, that dude will go.
He's solid.
Yeah, he will fucking go.
Matchup-wise, it's going to be tough for them.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
All right, so what's up with Clips Mavs?
Man, the Clippers are disappointing, man.
Yeah.
They disappointing because they have so much talent. They got so much potential.
Yeah.
But they just be letting it slip.
Right.
You know?
How can you be 0 for 7 with 1 point? Did he have 1 point? Oh, shit. 0 for 7 with 0 points and trying to fight goddamn the best player on the other team. Like, come on, Russell. Like, this is the shit that motherfuckers was mad at you about in L.A. Like, we get it. You're a fire hydrant. You're always, this is you, and that's how you play, and you got to play like that, and that's how Draymond is, and that's how he's got to play for him to get off, and you got to have that. But, dude, you play yourself. Like, what do you think they need? Do you help your team more if you're in the locker room, kicked out, or on the floor?
I agree with
come on,
I agree with you. I also think, the game is a whole bunch of acting too, right? Mm-hmm. These refs cannot fall for this shit. Once they look at the review, they should understand like half the shit is flops. You know what I'm saying?
But that was he's pushing cats.
Hold on.
He was pushing,
dude. He grabbed Luka, and Luka flung.
Yep.
So they called a foul. Okay. He looked at him, said, "Stop flat," and get off me. That's a normal grown man.
But he pushed him to the ground, fam.
He didn't.
I thought he pushed him to the ground.
No, nobody fell. He swung Luka, and Luka spun a little bit.
Okay.
Right? And he came back like, what the fuck? And then he was like, man, chill out.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's normal basketball.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he's, don't get too close to me.
Yeah.
And then the cuz push him in the back, and he turn around like, what you doing?
Yeah.
Right? So it's normal. Like these refs is making it seem more than it is. It's not. I would have gave him a flagrant one, yes, because it's an intentional. But other than that,
it was his second. That's when he got kicked out.
But the first one, he blocked. He went for the block. Obviously, that's it's not intentional, but it's a flagrant because you hit him in the head.
Yeah.
But
I didn't see the first one.
Yeah. He fouled the light skin. Was it Green or something like that? He tried to go for a dunk. And Westbrook.
Oh, you talking about Exum?
No. The other. Their defensive player for the Mavs.
Okay.
You know it. You'll see him.
Green. I don't even know who that is.
But it wasn't that bad. Mm-hmm. It's just everything gets overblown over proportion.
It does. It does. But it's the playoffs, so they let you play harder. But Russell, when you get nobody else is out here getting flagrants. You know what I'm saying? For you to get your second flagrant to get kicked out of a game, and it's to play. Like I can see this in the regular season. If it was a regular season, I wouldn't trip because it's the regular season. They anal. Right. But it's the playoffs. They're letting you be more aggressive. They want that.
Conscious of what
you need to be more conscious and or. Yeah, that last play probably wasn't that bad, but it was how you've been on dude the whole game. And guess what? You being on him like that, you're not stopping him. He's still scoring on you. Like, I can see if your defense, him doing that extra aggressive ass defense was stopping Luka from going on. Luka still go off and still get the calls and go to the line.
That's because the shit is. The NBA is not basketball. I told you that. This is not basketball. It's not.
You wanted to say rigged so bad.
It's not rigged because you can't control
I
what's
heard
happening.
you say it.
But it's not basketball. It's just not. Because if it really was basketball, everybody knows basketball is mano a mano.
Yeah.
It's going to get aggressive,
Yeah.
right? You can control when they start fighting, yes.
Yeah.
But there's certain things you can, you let slide. You know what I'm saying? Russell is an aggressive player. Draymond is too, but Draymond crosses the line too much. Russell don't really cross the line. Russell Westbrook never really gets in trouble. You never see him get in trouble.
What do you mean in trouble? Because
like
he'll get kicked out of a game.
That's nothing. But he ain't stepping on nobody.
No.
He ain't
No.
body slamming nobody.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He's playing aggressive within the rules.
Not as bad as Draymond, you're right. But he does do shit that's egregious and stupid. Like, I've seen that all throughout his career. Like when he got kicked out that one game and they poured the I think it was popcorn or something on him. Like, he got super pissed off. First off, when he got kicked out that game, he shouldn't have got kicked out that game. Like, the thing he got kicked out for was stupid, but yet he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's not as bad as Draymond, but nobody really is. The only person as bad as Draymond is goddamn Dennis Rodman. You know what I mean? So it's just like, Russell, my fault. Russell, chill. Like, just.
I think it was over proportional. It blown out of proportion.
I don't think
that
so.
bad. Did you watch it? You watch it live? Because the replays slow it down and they start talking. If you watch the game, you'd be like,
I cut it on like literally right before it happened. I was so pissed off that he did that. I'm like, because I picked them to win. You know what I'm saying? And then when you have 0 points up until that point, I could see, like, if you were contributing, what were you like? Okay, maybe because you don't have to score to contribute in an NBA game or any type of basketball game.
Right.
Maybe he was doing other things.
he was.
But 0 for 7.
Because they left him open. They know he's not a shooter.
No.
See, the thing about Russell Westbrook is
He's too emotional. He's too emotional.
it's basketball. You got to be emotional.
You don't have to, no, because Kawhi was no emotions at all, won, champion. Tim Duncan, no emotions, won, champion. Like, come on.
Yeah, you can't compare that.
I'm just
Kobe got
saying.
Emotion, champion.
Yeah.
Larry Bird got emotion, champion.
Yeah.
So what you talking?
Well, he wasn't that. But see, one thing with
Whoa. Who and what?
I'm about to say,
Larry was.
One thing with Larry Legend, though, Legend knew how to keep his shit undercover. You didn't really know. You couldn't really see on his face what he was thinking. He damn sure didn't say it.
What? You crazy? You ain't never heard no stories of Larry talking shit?
Yeah, that's what he was known for, talking shit. But what I'm saying is, you watching on TV or you at the game, you don't see. He's not doing no crazy boisterous shit like Russell doing.
You ain't see Larry Bird fight.
Oh, Dr. J.
Exactly.
But
He swung.
that's because
Russell Westbrook ain't never swung on nobody like that.
Oh, yes, he has.
Not like that.
I seen Russell swing on somebody.
Did you see the clip of Larry Bird swinging on Dr. J?
First off, you're not gonna compare no fight from the '80s to now because it's totally different. It's totally different. But also too, Russell, you need to keep your emotions under control. He just does. I mean, I think him not keeping his emotions under control and his lack of and his stupid play is why he's not with the Fakers right now. I'm just saying.
That's not the reason.
That is, bruh. That is. They blamed everything that went wrong with that last season on him.
Just like they doing on Russell right now.
What you talking about?
They
who?
blaming everything
D'Angelo?
on D'Angelo Russell. It's the same shit. It ain't LeBron fault. It ain't LeBron. It ain't AD fault.
It wasn't D'Angelo last night.
No,
all right, so Clips. God, I feel like I'm just scared.
They still can win though.
They still could. I
still
just
can
hope
win,
they're not
but
done.
yeah.
I just hope they're not done. But all right, let's get to your boys, man. Y'all avoided the sweep.
You keep talking about that's not my team.
For real.
I'm a LeBron fan.
Whatever, you know what it is. Hey, Just, we're gonna go till 3:30. Okay, right on. Cool. That is your team because that's who you go for because you love Bron.
I'm a LeBron fan, respecter of his teams.
Okay, respecter of his teams. Right on.
His team sucks.
If that man was to go play for the Alaskan Winnebagos, you still would.
On LeBron. On LeBron. Because LeBron is what? The greatest of all time. Statistically, physically, mentally, everything. Emotionally, all that. You can see it. You can see it.
He's far from that. Okay, so
You can see it.
For those of you that are not in the High Off the Glass show chat, I tried to bet this man last night. He could make some money, and I also threw out a bet, a Celtics bet. I did not hear back from him for the
calculating my numbers
for the Fakers bet because he just knew that they would. He knew that they would win a game. They would win last night, but he did not want to put his money where his mouth was. He just thought and he said in the text, just letting you know, it would be a stupid bet.
It was. It is. Anybody out there, if before you saw the game yesterday, who would have bet that the Lakers were going to win? Who? Nobody.
Faker fans. Faker fans, Bron fans.
Nobody even bet that they was going to win.
Trust me, bro. There are people out there. It will come like this. Fortune does not come to the meek. Okay, you have to be bold, and you have to make choices that the average person would not do to get a fortune.
So you would have took that if you were me, you would have took that bet yesterday.
If I were you?
Yeah, if roles was reversed, you would have said, "Yeah, I'll take that bet."
If I was you, maybe so because you like Bron. You're a fan of Bron. You're a fan of Bron. You were under the impression that he would win. So
3-0.
Yeah, 0-3.
Yes, and you'll take that bet. You stupid. You crazy. You lying. Ain't nobody taking that bet. I'm glad he won, but I'm not taking that bet.
Yeah. All right. So what's up with the Celtics then? What are you gonna do with the Celtics bet?
I'll take that bet.
All right, what's up?
The field. I told you they're not gonna win the championship.
How much we bet?
What you gonna lose?
I put 50 on it.
50? I got 50
bet.
lose.
That's a bet. All right, bet. All right, good. We finally got that out the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Worried about that.
Right on. I need that money for that too. Matter of fact, I got some old shows I got to go over. Like before I came to Overtime Studios, and there's some bets. Old co-host Rodney Michael.
He ain't finna pay you.
He owe me money right now. I gotta go double check that.
You trying to recoup?
So
the repo.
So how how likely are your Fakers to winning another game?
Right. I don't know. I'm gonna say the same shit again. I don't think they gonna win again. It's a stupid bet.
Yeah.
Listen, they keep winning. The problem is that they look good in the first half.
Yeah.
Every time. Mm-hmm. They just can't finish a game. Mm-hmm. Yesterday they finished the game. Why?
Especially at third.
It looks like the Nuggets kind of gave up. They was off. They couldn't make no shots. Yeah. They was doing stupid fouls, turning the ball over a lot.
Yep.
You know, you can't prepare for that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I don't believe the Nuggets will come out here and slack again because they're trying to handle business and get to the next level, the next round.
Right.
So I'm not taking that bet.
I wasn't making it. I just literally was just throwing that out there because trust me, I wouldn't even ask you that because that would really be me trying to take your money.
But didn't you thought the Celtics was going to sweep the Miami?
Oh no,
you said that.
No, I said they should sweep. They would. And wait, matter of fact, I thought that they would. I thought that they would because I wanted them to, and they're the better team. But it's the Heat.
I told you they was gonna win a game. I said that.
What I heard you say on the show last week when I was in New York was that if they lose a game, I'm gonna lose respect for them.
I did. That's why I just betted you.
Which I put in the chat. Which I put in the text thread. What do you mean you already didn't have respect for him? So that makes no sense.
No, I have respect for them because they are killing. You shouldn't be the number one team with the best record in the NBA and losing to a team who lost a superstar.
Yeah.
You feel me? They shouldn't lose. Mm-hmm. So they lost respect because they should have blown them out. 4-0. Easy.
To me, I think
they're not killers.
I really. Oh, you're gonna see some.
They're not killers.
You're gonna see some killers.
Name one killer on that team.
You gonna see some.
Name one killer.
JT. Jason Tatum.
He's
Jason
not.
Tatum.
He ain't proven. He ain't got no bodies.
How is he? His body is goddamn the Greek freak. He bodied him in 2022 to get to the damn finals. What are we talking?
Get to the finals to lose. He ain't got no bodies.
I don't. That was you asked for a body. You asked for a killer. I gave you one because we're not going to sit here and act like Tatum has not done this thing in these playoffs. My man was a rookie going to the damn Eastern Conference Finals.
With the rookie Celtics. He was with a decorate. It's like going to the Lakers, going to the championship. Oh, okay, you the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
No, the Lakers don't go to the championship. Fakers don't go to the championship like that.
The Celtics don't either. They don't. Before Jason got there, how many times they went to the championship before? Right.
Before he got there.
Before they got there, they was going to the championship with who? Nobody, right?
Before he got there, they had the quickest rebuild ever. But before he got there, the last time they went was 2010. Then when he got 2017. It was 7 whole years.
Right. And the Lakers in between that time, they won a championship, right? With LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
No?
No, I said 2017.
Oh, okay.
2017 is when he came into the league.
bad.
Well, no, I'm sorry. Was it 17 or 18? 17 is when he came into the league.
Okay.
Yeah, but what in between there, y'all did get a championship, Kobe, off that 2010 championship that should have been the Celtics. But that's a whole nother question. All I'm saying is this: the killer is JT. Hopefully, JB showed that he can be a killer because he was one last night. He was killing their ass last night. And the other thing that's been great and that we saw last night is that I think it was 22 from JT, 22 from JB, and everybody else did their thing. We don't even need the two J's to go off. You know what I'm saying? Now, kind of messes me up when I do player props because I want y'all to get over 26.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't give a shit. If it's a balanced offense that we have, Derek White doing his thing, Pritchard and Hauser off the bench doing their thing. And KP steps up and gives the game that he's supposed to give. I don't need the Jays to have 25 or more.
But
I
did
don't.
they shoot a lot of threes? Don't they always shoot a lot of threes?
The team as a whole shoots a lot. The NBA shoots a lot of threes.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the Celtics.
The Celtics shoot
They
a lot
shoot
of threes.
a lot of threes.
Yeah, they do.
They live and die by the threes.
They do.
Your boy's not a killer.
Okay.
All he does is shoot threes. He does a spin move and a pump fake.
No, and that was the thing that was beautiful with last night. He was going to the cup. Mid-range was dropping, taking cash to the basket. That's the one thing that JT knows this, and that was the problem last season because Joe never addressed it. Entirely too many threes. Mm-hmm. This season it's been more going to the basket, and especially in these playoffs.
We're going to see.
Yeah, 100%. So, okay. So you still got the Fakers losing against Denver, and they're going to be knocked out in the first round. You just said we have no killers. That's crazy. Are you ready for your segment, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Well, okay, bet. All right, everybody.
You want to talk about the OKC and Pelicans?
We could do that maybe because we're going to go till 3:30. We could do that after your segment.
Okay.
But ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome y'all. We are about to start off an awesome segment that a lot of fans of High Off the Glass have talked about, and people are really excited and look forward to this part of the show for the "You Should Be Ashamed of Yourself" segment by Max Dollars. Hit it, Max.
Oh, with the smooth intro. Okay. Hey, you should be ashamed of yourself, baby. High Off the Glass. All right. Now, today's episode on You Should Be Ashamed of Yourself. We're gonna go to the NCAA again. Okay.
Going back?
Just for a second, because a lot of news is coming out about this transfer portal.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Lately, it's been about 25 girls.
Okay.
Who have jumped into the portal as of late.
I heard about that new one that's going to USC. That just came from the portal.
The freshman.
Yeah, going.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's about, like, this portal is really starting to mess things up.
Right.
Because I don't think that their objective is to go to the league. Like, for the boys, right? Your objective is to go to the league.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to the next team to go to the league. I think their objective is just to get the money.
The NIL money?
Yeah, the NIL money.
Wow.
Just because their future isn't promised. You saw Caitlin Clark. She got $330-something thousand for 4 years. Right? That ain't no money. So I have to get it while I got it.
Yeah.
Right? So they going to all these different schools collecting the money. For example,
she's gonna get plenty paid in the WNBA. So.
Who?
Caitlin.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is. With her endorsements, she's gonna be fine.
Endorsements and contract money is different.
Yeah, I don't guess who I don't give a shit about how much money she makes is Caitlin Clark. What I care about is Cardoza, how much money she makes.
Why? She's a bum.
Cardoza ain't a bum. What you talking about? Finish your segment. Finish your segment. You tripping.
She's 6'7" and does nothing.
No, she's good. The reason I said
nothing.
Cardoza or Reese or
Reese sucks too. She don't listen, man. The game is exciting. Reese ain't got no excitement. She's a double machine.
Reese ain't got no excitement.
No.
Oh.
She do this. I'm not dismantling Reese.
Bugging.
Her game is normal. She's a rebounder and a putbacker. She can't dribble. She can't shoot. What can she do?
She can post you up.
Ain't nobody give a fuck with no post.
Okay, guess
she's
what?
She's not even 6'8". She's 6'5".
Guess what? That's 6'8" in the WNBA. And I'm gonna tell you like this: watch how dope the Chicago Sky are next year because they got both of them, and won't nobody else get a board over their ass. And the reason why
you so excited about that.
And I can't wait to see the Sky play. And here's another reason. And another reason why I don't care what Caitlin Clark get. Caitlin Clark is a fucking media darling white girl that everybody that they all bending over backwards to fucking pay and take care of. Yeah. I'm not worried about her money in the slightest. She will be fine. I'm worried about these sisters that don't nobody give a fuck no more about. That make sure that they get paid.
Man,
that's what I care about.
Marketing, man.
That's what I care about.
It's about marketing.
You can market a black woman too. Shit.
Name one black girl, and let's not get racist, but let's name one black girl who had
woman.
One black woman who's had Caitlin Clark's stuff. Like her opportunity. Her opportunity came and she took advantage of it. Ain't no other black woman had that opportunity. And
that's the whole point. That's my point. Yeah.
What I'm saying is that Caitlin Clark has records. Right?
Huh?
She has records. She's the number one.
Okay.
That alone gets you endorsements.
They were
name one black woman who has the records, except for
Lynette Woodward, the one who had it before her.
In the night where there's no money. There was no money back then. There's money now.
I love how you making excuses for white supremacy.
Who's not
right
making
now.
excuses?
You making excuses
no. We all
for white
know
supremacy right now.
We know that Lynette was better. We all know that Cheryl Miller is better. Mm-hmm. But there was no money back then. Mm-hmm. There has to be somebody to get the money. Who is better to get the money than somebody who looks like them?
All I know is
get the money first. We're gonna start it, and then now this is gonna. It's going to trickle down. Mm-hmm. It has to.
They said they would Reaganomics, and that never happened. So all I'm saying is this. I get what you're saying, but I'm so not worried about Caitlin Clark's bank account because that fucking girl's going to be fine because they're going to bend over backwards to make her fine. I'm worried about everybody else in the league. I'm worried about those other, and namely, them sisters that everybody has forgotten about. Hell, even
who they forget about?
The Las Vegas Aces.
They ain't forget. They just won.
The Las Vegas Aces.
They just won. They got a 2-time champion on their team.
Bruh, guess what? Are the Aces moving their games to what's a bigger arena in Vegas? Shit. Are they moving their games to where the Raiders play because they need more space? No. Are any of these teams the only team that's doing that right now? I think are the Indiana Fever because of Caitlin, and it was one other team that's doing that.
You know why they doing that? Because Caitlin opened up a football arena in college. Ain't no other black girl did that either.
Black woman and
black woman, black girl.
Here's the
don't
thing.
Matter. She ain't. Nobody is doing that. What she did. Hating?
I'm not hating. I'm not hating because I give Caitlin props because Caitlin is good, but it's just. I just want to see it on the next level because her winning a championship in college or not, she wasn't going to win a championship because she wasn't messing with South Carolina.
The team wasn't that good.
Exactly. So my thing is, what are you going to do on the professional level? Because you're going to be on a mediocre ass team. Are you still going to be able to, and just like you were in college, are you still going to be able to go off and do all that like you've been doing? Because my thing, sir, I do not.
I don't think so either.
I don't think she's going to be able to do it.
Women are more aggressive than men in basketball.
They are.
They are very aggressive.
Super.
They don't like the fact that she got all this attention.
Thank you.
I agree. But what I'm saying is somebody had to do it. Somebody has to be the scapegoat to take the hits. Mm-hmm. She's good enough to take it. Mm-hmm. And she's a shooter, so she's going to live longer. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Is she the best woman?
Don't go in that paint.
She's not. But is she the best woman I've ever seen play? No.
Oh, hell no.
No. But at this particular time, she was the best girl out there. Mm-hmm. No girl had her talent, her shot selection, her anything.
Yeah, nobody could shoot like
Nobody
her.
could do what she did. Mm-hmm. That's why she got the money that she's getting because this is the money time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Cheryl Miller scored 100. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Nobody did that. She got what she deserved back then. I'm not saying she didn't. She deserved a lot more. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But you know, Caitlin Clark is what she was. You know,
right.
She's in the time frame. But what I was saying, right? All these girls is transferring, right? For example, there's a girl that's transferring from Virginia Tech, their number one guard, Georgia Amore. Number one guard, been there for 4 years. She's transferring to Kentucky as her 5th year. How you have 5 years because of COVID? Okay, but still, you only going there for the money because you've had a great career at Virginia Tech. Great career. She was the best girl. They always get to the Sweet 16, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think they're trying to go to the league. I think they just want the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even that important to them, right? Like, there's another girl from Stanford I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the one that with the.
She's going to USC.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was the dog, right? But why did she leave Stanford? Because the girl that went number 2 from Stanford left.
Well, and also too, her coach is retired. Tara just retired.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
So you might as well go to where Juju is.
Yeah, go to a winner. What's wrong? See, I get what you're saying, but so you're saying that the transfer portal is hurting college sports or college women's basketball?
I think it's hurting. It's going to hurt. I think it's going to hurt women's basketball because it's going to be too much. They're not going I think it's
too much movement.
It's too much movement because I think the purpose of it is to get to the next level.
Right.
I don't think the purpose should be just to collect the money because you shouldn't be playing just for the money because if you just play for the money, then something's going to happen. You're going to get hurt.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't, your flow is off.
Right.
So for them just to be traveling just for the money, I get it, but I think it's just going to hurt the game.
To me, though, I'm not mad at the sister leaving Stanford to go to USC. Why not want to go to a winner?
Yeah, I understand it too. I'm not saying I think you should get twice. You should be able to transfer twice, or at least spend 2 years.
Oh, you want to put a limit on it?
You should be a limit. You can't do it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because for example, Haley Van Leaf left.
The one who got torched by.
Left Louisville, went to LSU.
Yep.
Now she's leaving LSU to go to TCU.
It's a lot of movement.
And it's a lot of movement.
You're right. You sure? Good call.
And the thing about her is that I feel bad for her because I know she wants to go to the league, but she's going to TCU, and TCU got 3 other girls from the transfer portal going into the same, going to TCU, and they all guards. So it's going to be tough for her.
So she may not get clocked.
Exactly. And she might have just messed up her whole WNBA career because she couldn't go.
And it's probably because didn't want her no more at LSU.
Well, what I saw is that she's actually a shooting guard. She's not a point guard. LSU had her at point guard.
Yeah.
So they had her out of position. So it really kind of threw off her stock.
Yep.
So if she goes to TCU and plays shooting guard like she was before, she might do well. But the only problem is that they got a lot of guards coming there too.
Right.
So
right.
I just hope that she's able to do what she needs to do. But it's a business.
Right.
She went to LSU for the money.
Yeah.
And to go to the league. Yeah. But it didn't work out.
Woo! Man, you show it right. Okay. Well, that concludes. You should be ashamed of yourself.
In NCAA, you gotta put a boundary on something like.
Yeah.
You gotta put a gate.
Yeah.
Close it up a little bit.
And for women, women's college basketball, you cannot leave until you play 2 years too, right?
Right.
Yeah, you got to do 2 years.
No, you got to do 4. They got to play all 4. Yes, don't girls go early.
Double check that, fam. I could swore you could. Yeah, because they talked about this. I heard it on the Sirius XM.
No girl went early. Name one woman that went early to the league.
Didn't I thought Angel had another year of eligibility. She's not a senior.
Yes, she is.
She is.
She played 2 years at Miami. She played 2 years at Maryland and 2 years at LSU.
For real?
Yeah.
I thought no.
I'm telling you.
The real talk though, but can you? It might take you a little while to find it, but I really don't think you have to do. I don't think women have to do 4 years. I think.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Okay. All right. While you look that up, I'm going to jump into this week's Marijuana Minute. All right, folks. In this week's Marijuana Minute, we have our news. Marijuana Minute is given to us by Normal. You all know Normal, one of the longest running cannabis advocacy groups in the United States of America. They are amazing. Been messing with them for a good 20-some years, so check them out. First report. Elevated levels of heavy metals identified in some commercially available rolling papers. Investigators concluded additional efforts by state regulatory agencies to reach a consensus on limits to toxic elements in cannabis and smoking papers are warranted. Wow. Need to check into that. Elevated levels of heavy metals identified in some commercially available rolling papers. Watch what rolling papers y'all get and make sure y'all don't get the cheap kind.
Or don't use rolling papers at all.
I love rolling papers, so I don't like ones. You like a pipe?
Yeah, of course.
That's good too.
One hitters.
Yeah.
Easy quit.
Yeah, that's good too. I like a paper because when I'm driving, I'm on the highway going to work.
Yeah.
So that's how that go. But a pipe, you'll always keep your stuff. All right. Did you find that yet? Yeah. You still
I found it.
What was it?
You got to be at least 22 years old, and you can't have no more eligibility in college. You got to complete college.
You gotta do all 4 years eligibility.
Yep.
Wow. You gotta be 22.
Got to be at least 22, and you have to complete their college eligibility and have graduated from a 4-year college or 4 years out of high school.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, you don't have to graduate. You just have to use all your years of eligibility.
And you have to graduate from a 4-year college or be 4 years out of high school
To go to the WNBA?
Yes.
Wow.
But it's you know why? Because they get hurt quicker.
Yeah, but still, I disagree. That is not fair to them.
Yeah, I know.
For real. All right. Second report. Cannabis use seldom associated with cognitive impairments in people with HIV. Overall, the number of reported adverse effects were largely outnumbered by beneficial or no findings, researchers determined. Cannabis use seldom associated with cognitive impairments in people with HIV. So I guess basically cannabis will not impair you if you have HIV. Will not, I guess, not cognitive impairments.
You can't get high?
No, cannabis use seldom associated with cognitive impairments in people with HIV. So I guess people with HIV may have cognitive impairments, and cannabis use is seldom associated with that. That's weird. All right, what else we got here? Patients report improvements. Few serious side effects following use of high THC flower. The most commonly reported side effects from high THC flower were dry mouth, increased appetite, and I don't know what that last word is. And yeah, I get that, but few serious side effects following. I mean, yeah, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get dry mouth. You're going to get appetite. Yeah, those are usually the effects. Okay, what do we got? Governor signs legislation providing pathway for marijuana-related expungements. Nice, Maine governor. There you go, Maine. That's fucking dope. Kentucky, governor signs legislation expanding medical cannabis licensing, but also adding new restrictions upon patients' access. Now, that sucks. That's good and bad, but it's Kentucky, so what do you expect? All right, and polls show most Americans endorse legalization, say cannabis is safer than either alcohol or tobacco. I agree with that. And finally, Colorado, most voters strongly support state's decision to legalize marijuana. I thought they were already legal. We know that. Hawaii, senators abruptly reject marijuana decriminalization legislation. The defeat marked a sudden about-face for Senate lawmakers who had previously voted in favor of the bill's passage. Senators abruptly reject marijuana. Wow! So marijuana the lawmakers in that state did a about face on their stance on marijuana decriminalization. We're just trying to decriminalize it, and now I guess they've changed that. That's sad.
They just need to go ahead and make it illegal everywhere. Stop playing.
And you know what? And I get that, and I'm with that. There's a lot of good information on here. I kind of want to read some more, but we're going to wrap this show up here shortly. I'm with that, fam. Hey, Brianna. Wow, we got a legend watching me on IG. Freaking Casey Jones's daughter is watching. Yeah, Casey Jones, what is it? Historic. Our coach in the 80s when when everybody thought Boston was so racist, but we had a black head coach. It was kind of funny. Ex-player. She is watching right now. What's up, Bree? Love to have you on, sister. That is dope. Her watching. And Kid Cudi. DJ. I'm not Kid Cudi. I'm tripping. DJ Cudi in the building. What's up, DJ Cudi? He's in the house. Got some really good people watching on IG. I appreciate y'all. What was I saying? I think that. What was I saying just before that?
You were talking about the marijuana stuff, but we were going to use moving on.
Yeah. We're moving on from the marijuana.
I got something for you.
Huh?
I got something for you.
What you got for me? Drop it.
Just in. Shout out to Candace Parker. She just retired.
Oh, yeah. Right on.
So let's run down one of the GOATs. One of the GOATs is statistics, right?
Yeah.
3-time WNBA champion, 2-time WNBA MVP, 2-time gold medalist, 7-time WNBA All-Star, 7-time WNBA first team.
No doubt.
2020 WNBA Defensive Player of the Year, 2016 WNBA Finals MVP, 2013 WNBA All-Star MVP.
Legend.
2008 or 08 WNBA Rookie of the Year, and she made the top 25 WNBA team. Legend.
Cold-blooded.
And not to mention Tennessee legend, Chicago legend, greatest.
Yeah.
One of the greatest.
Yeah.
One of the first ones to dunk in the game, too.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And one
right after Leslie.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I had a crush on her. Low key, I would have took her. You know what I'm saying? I would have took her from Sheldon.
Wow.
I was so disappointed when she chose Sheldon, but it makes sense now.
He was a lame.
I mean, she was also on the other side too.
She was.
It makes sense that she went with him because
Yeah.
he ain't got no swag. You feel me? I'm just saying he was great though. Shout out to Candace Parker, man. She
Love you,
legend,
Candace.
man. Congratulations.
Candace has set her post-playing career up so perfectly. Like, she ain't got to worry about shit. She is so good at doing college games during March Madness, at doing NBA games.
She got better.
You know what I'm saying? Like the NBA post-game show they did with her and Lefko and Jamal Crossover.
Crawford, yeah.
Like, it's dope. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I love that. I love what she does. I'm not going to front, though. I really love the dynamic between her, D-Wade, and Shaq.
Yeah.
I really like that. I wish D-Wade would come back, and I know D-Wade don't need to do it. And D-Wade has other stuff going on. He got a part ownership with the Jazz, and he's got things going on, with his family and advocacy.
Yeah.
He's super big on LGBTQ advocacy, and I give him props for that. But bro, come on back to TNT.
Come on back to the brother side.
Come on back, Dwayne. Like we could use you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. All right, we about to. I guess we about to shake. We about to shake. What else we got before we get up out of here?
I mean, that's really it.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, if you still think that the Celtics are gonna win,
I mean, I know the Celtics are gonna win. I wish Miss Brianna, she'll tell you too, because she a Celtic legend. She know what time it was. She knows just like I know. The Celtics are the strongest team in the league. I'm done trying to sugarcoat it. I'm done trying to hide it. I cannot wait till we do the NBA Finals event, June 6th. I hope you on board for that. Thursday, June 6th, Game 1, when we watch the game, when we have a live watch party. The Celtics will be there. It will not be an easy road for them because the Eastern Conference is still dope, but they will be there. The team that I'm not sure is going to be there now is Denver. I don't know if Denver going to be there.
what?
Because I don't know if Denver – I don't know. Be all the way honest with you. To be 1,000,000% honest, I don't know if Denver is going to get past Minnesota and OKC. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know if they're going to get past them because OKC – the series I really don't care about is Cleveland, Orlando. I don't care about that at all. Like, they feel like they're a G League a series to me, G League teams. But the way OKC has just been just big brothering New Orleans that entire series. I know they're missing their best player, but that's no excuse because y'all play almost better without Zion. So,
Hey, because Zion ain't really. All he does is shoot from all he does is shoot layups.
you think that's it? What?
He has a 90% field goal.
In the paint.
It's all in the paint. That's all he does.
But he gets second chance points, and he gets steals, and he gets blocks. Like Zion does that. You know what I'm saying? So I give that man props. I love watching him play. He is cold blooded.
If you could pick a player, who do you play like?
Oh wow, that's a good question. If I could pick a player, who do I play like?
Old or new?
I'll be honest with you. I can't. I'll keep it 100 with you. I tried to emulate GOAT, but I don't play like him. I tried to emulate him, you know what I'm saying? Because I saw him. I said, wow, you talking a lot of shit for somebody who never seen me play. Okay.
No, I'm
well,
just
you
saying,
laughing awful hard.
Everybody emulates
Wow.
Jordan, though.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, so I emulated him, but I can't. There's no past or present NBA player that like, oh, my game is like that.
No.
Who would you say for you?
For me, I'm a little mixture of Grant Hill, a little mixture of a little Kobe-esque.
Oh, shit. Whoa, he said Kobe, y'all.
I said esque. That ain't saying I'm the Mamba. I said esque. Like, because he's Jordan-esque. but a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? I see myself in a lot of players.
Yeah.
It's a combination. If you watch it, you pick up everything and you put it in yours.
Right.
So I feel I got a combination of a lot of people.
I ain't mad at you. I like that. That's a good answer. Yeah, I am. That's not me. I emulated the person I truly loved.
But how you love Jordan so much? You from Boston. You confused.
Are you crazy?
You confused.
Are you crazy?
You should be loving Larry.
Look, man.
You should be loving.
I love Larry.
Else?
I love Legend. Yeah, I love Magic too.
That's who you should emulate.
I love Magic too.
Emulate Bird. No. Be true to you.
When I saw, it's real easy, bro. 1986, Game 2, Bulls at Celtics. When that man in that red, black, and white came in there with them fresh ass fucking shoes, I didn't know.
You were in the building?
No, I was watching on TV with my mom.
I
wish to God, no, but we ain't had money like that. But bro, when I saw him walk on that parquet floor and just dismantle the '86 Celtics, and they were the best team in the league by far, almost like this Celtics team now. Like, they were better than the Fakers. I'm sorry, they were the Lakers back then. They were better than the Lakers. They were better than the Pistons. They were better than anybody. Like, nobody was messing with that 1986 Celtics team. Like, they were head and shoulders above the league because they were pissed off because they lost a year before to the Lakers.
Okay.
When he went in there and single-handedly dismantled their ass, and it was like they couldn't do shit about it. Casey Jones put Dennis Johnson on him, our best defender. DJ couldn't do nothing. No. Put Legend on him. Legend couldn't do nothing. No. Put Chief on him. Chief too slow. Put Legend. Legend was too slow. When he took Legend in the fucking corner, bruh, and I had never seen this. Okay. There was nobody in the league who was crossing motherfuckers up. When he crossed up Larry and left him and hit the jump.
That was it for you?
Stop it.
That was it for you?
That was it. It was a wrap. And then, like I said, Kevin McHale couldn't do shit.
None of them could.
The way he single-handedly, by his fucking self, because the only other person on that team that you can even think of was John Paxson and Charles Oakley. And you didn't know that till I told you just now. Like, there was no one else there, and he just, they couldn't. Look, man.
They still lost. They still lost.
They lost, but my man dropped 63. Nobody had no goddamn 50-some points on the fucking Celtics in that year. Matter of fact, I think ever. Like, I don't want to say ever, but probably will. But nobody was doing that. Magic wasn't Kareem wasn't even doing that. Then my man did this shit, and this was off of him coming off of this is him coming off of a season where he broke his leg. He barely played because the year before that he broke his leg. So that's 85-86 season. Like they handcuffed him the whole year. Yeah. So
and after seeing that was it.
It was because. It was just it, man. Like that red, black, and white, it looked so fresh. It was almost like the Bulls were a new franchise because nobody knew the fucking Bulls. Like the Bulls had nothing to lean on. Like you knew them a little bit from the '70s because of Jerry Sloan, who eventually became a coach, and Bob Love, and that was the late '70s, early '80s. Other than that, before 1984, they had nothing. They were known regionally in Chicago, Illinois. They weren't known across the world like they are now. Like. So yeah, it was that. It was the way and then every time I expected him to take it to another level, he did it. Every time. So that's GOAT. That's why he is the best, and that's why nobody's fucking with him. And just like that, we're gonna wrap this episode of High Off the Glass. So you asked me, so I told you.
That's fine.
Let's go seize.
Beautiful story.
You said what?
Beautiful story.
It is, and it's the truth. What is it?
See that highlight. I can go see that highlight.
Yo, go watch that game, y'all. Watch that game, y'all. Well, people, thank you for sending those hearts out there. What is it? Max Dollars will be stepping away for the month of May. He family's in town. Wifey's back, so he's going to be doing that. Yep, hopefully, we'll be able to get my man on a Google Meet for one of these Sundays. But right after May, he will be back in June. And first thing probably be NBA Finals Game 1 live watch party. So I hope y'all tune in for that. And yeah, man, I appreciate you holding it down.
Oh, for sure.
Right on, Max. For real. We about to shake. Max, where can people find you?
You can find me everywhere, Max Dollars. 2 S's at the end. Max Dollars Speaks. Just find me. I'm here. Around.
There it is. You see him. He out there.
I'm out here, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Find him. Ex Hooper. He knows what the deal is. That's why I got him on the show.
Just a little.
Y'all know where y'all can find me. OThaGreat, OTHA Great on Twitter and Facebook, and High Off the Glass on IG and Twitter, and YouTube channel High Off the Glass. And make sure you check us out. I will be back next week. Love y'all, and keep smoking, keep hooping.